Good day, everyone. Firstly, we would like to thank to ICCO committee for giving us an opportunity to present our research and title Dynamic Scenario to Mitigate Carbon Emission of Transportation System, a System Thinking Approach. I'm Erma Suryani from Institut Teknologi 10 November, ITS Surabaya. We're doing this research with Pak Ruli Agus Hendrawan, Pilipas Rekadi Praja, Profesor Basuki Widodo, Ulfa Emi Rahmawati, as well and Professor Swoyancho. We have made some outline of this presentation. We will start with introduction, research objective, research methodology, discussion and research result, and will be ended with conclusion and further research. Now we will start with introduction. Transportation plays an important role in the economic and social development of society. The level of livability can be measured from the using the quality and transportation facilities and services to help achieve community goals, such as addressing road safety and capacity issues, maximizing and extending new technologies such as intelligent transportation system ITS, as well as the availability of high-quality public transportation. The increase in the number of vehicles that mostly use fossil fuels will certainly have an impact on increasing pollutions. Transportation is the biggest contributor to pollution in Indonesia. Efficient and sustainable transportation with less congestion and emission levels, enabling economic growth, is prerequisite for sustaining a country's prosperity. Livability is the impact of sustainability that directly affects city community, such as affordability, public health, economic development, and exposure to pollution. Therefore, it is necessary to increase the livability of transportation system that can be done by reducing air pollution through improving the quality of transportation. Now we will continue with research objective. Our research objective is mitigating carbon emission of transportation system by considering the endogenous and exogenous that affect the vehicle emission, private or shared vehicle usage, public transportation demand, as well as the quantity of public transportation. Now we'll continue with research methodology. To achieve the research objective, we utilize system thinking approach because it provides an initial study in the form of a concept that deals with complexity of carbon emission mitigation that support the livability of transportation system. This methodology consists of two steps. The first step is problem articulation, and the second step is dynamic hypothesis. And the problem articulation consisting of two more steps, such as problem identification as well as data and information collection. Meanwhile, dynamic hypothesis it consists of causal loop diagram development as well as determine the feedback loop on the CLD. Now we will continue to discussion and research result. Transportation is one sources of the air pollution, especially from private transport. We can reduce the air pollution by increasing the use of public transportation, by reducing the private transport, and as well as increasing the quality of public transport. Increasing the quality of public transport can be done by using some efforts, internal and external effort. We can see here from external effort, we can do resource conservation, we can increase the transport mobility and accessibility, as well as we can increase the public transportation perception. Meanwhile, from the internal effort, we can increase the public transportation safety, increase the healthy of public transport, we can increase the affordability, we can increase the transport system diversity, we can increase the system integration intermodal, and we can also conduct efficient pricing and increase land use accessibility as well as the comfort of public transport. Land use accessibility, system integration, and intermodal can improve the accessibility and convenience of using public transportation, thereby reducing the use of private transportation and ultimately reducing the air pollution. And here are some endogenous and exogenous variables that we obtain from some references. Here you can see the list of some endogenous and exogenous variable that affect the vehicle emission, private share, vehicle usage, public transportation demand, as well as high quality of public transportations. And here are the list of some references that we used before. Yeah. And here is the main result of our research. Yeah, we can develop causal loop diagrams. We can see here that the air pollution is affected by vehicle emission, which come from private, public, and non-passenger vehicle emission. Public transportation emission, private and share vehicle emission, non-passenger vehicles emission, and some variable are some variables which are decision variable that affect vehicle emission and pollution. Private or share vehicles are the biggest contributor to air pollution because they are more numerous than public and non-passenger vehicles. Yeah, this is because the need of public transport is lower than owning and using a private vehicle. There are many factors that influence the demand for public transport, including perception, comfort, safety, healthy transportation, affordability, diversity, price, priority, mobility, and accessibility. In addition, accessibility of land use system integration and variety between modes can improve accessibility and convenience of using public transportation and ultimately reducing the carbon emission. The result of this research is the development of the concept of dynamic scenarios in the form of causal loop diagram that can be used to mitigate carbon emission from transportation systems. Some of the variables considered include several decision variables and scenario variables, which include public transportation emission, private share vehicle emission, non-passenger vehicle emission, high quality public transportation, public transport demand, and vehicle emission reducing technology. The previous research that conducted by Littman found that affordability, public health, social justice, economic development, and exposure to pollution will affect the livability of transportation system. Meanwhile, Valiantis in 2014 found that the efficient and sustainable transportation with less congestion and emission levels enable economic growth for sustaining country's prosperity. Therefore, the result of this study, of this research, is a continuation of the research. Yeah, we are where we more focus on mitigating carbon emission in transportation system. Now we will come into conclusion and further research. System thinking is a causal approach that describes the reciprocal relationship between variables and the system. Private vehicles are the biggest contributor to air pollution because they are more numerous than public and non-passenger vehicles due to the need of public transport is lower than owning and using a private vehicle. There are many factors that influence the demand for public transport, including perception, comfort, safety, healthy transportation, affordability, diversity, price, priority, mobility, and accessibility. Land use accessibility, system integration, and intermodal can improve the accessibility and convenience of using public transportation, thereby reducing the use of private transportation and ultimately reducing carbon emission. Further research is required to build the system dynamics model to increase the livability of transportation system by considering the CLD that has been developed in this research. System dynamics quantifies the impact of interaction between the variables and the system that has been performed in the CLD. Thank you. If you have any question, I will love to answer.